Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Double Cat.
This is our review of the NECA Predator 2 Ultimate Shaman Predator. Shaman. I always want to say Shaman. Shaman Predator.
As soon as you said that, I was giving you a weird look.
That's one of those words that I always read. Never really heard anybody say, so I always pronounced it Shaman in my head. And then I started hearing other people say it, and I still want to say Shaman. But, yeah, there he is. This is one I've been really waiting on because he was one of my favorites that NECA did of the Lost Predators. I just thought the Shaman was really cool looking, and they made him even cooler. NECA came up with their own little things they added in there that weren't even in the movie, like the skull mask and the skull axe and the cloak. It's kind of like what they did with the Lost Predator and gave him some cool armor and helmet and everything. And really they're doing that with almost all these guys now, adding their own little alternate masked or unmasked heads and making really cool box art. He looks really awesome there. Got a bunch of xenomorph skulls on sticks. Some kind of creature's skull. And a bunch of fire in the background. I don't know if he's dancing around.
Looks like it.
But that's cool.
With a skull in his hand, too.
Human skull. And well, there's a cool picture of him.
Reciting Shakespeare.
Yep. And there he is in the package. Which looks really cool. Well, let's get him out now. Alright. There he is opened up. And I knew I was going to like him more than the original release of him, but opening him up and looking at his stuff, I definitely like him way more than I even thought I would.
He's really cool.
Mm-hmm. The paint on him is awesome. One thing that bugged me about the original release is he wasn't pale enough. I actually ended up painting mine to be more pale. But this one I don't need to do that with because they already did it. Made him pale like he should be. And of course he's got the awesome skull alternate head. I thought this was just going to be a mask. You just stick over that. But it's a completely separate head, which is cool. Which I guess they'd have to do because this one fit over his mandibles. Comes with a really cool bloody skull that still looks like it's wet. Closed and an open disc. He's got a spear, and I think this is improved from the old one. Got an axe with the human skull stuck in it. Cool looking knife. Some sort of bone handle. And then he's got his cloak back there. It's all weathered looking. And then 3 extra hands. I guess first I just want to compare him to my other one. It's kind of a weird comparison because, like I said, I painted this one. Because he was kind of a yellow color when he was supposed to be white. So my paint is a little more white than this one. But also my blacks are a little more black. So he contrasts a little more with the color. But just the fine details of the paint on this one are pretty good. And the netting, I made the netting darker too. The netting is very light colored on him. But still, I like this new one a lot. And I don't think I'm going to repaint it. If I was going to redo anything, I might make the black spots darker. But other than that, I don't think I would change anything. Because I think it looks really good. But he does have more articulation. You can see the torso articulation is added. He now has double jointed elbows, I think, doesn't he? Yes. He now has double jointed elbows. The old one had single joint. And I think that's all the articulation changes. There are some paint differences on the belt and I don't know, loincloth, whatever you call that. See, this pouch is more of a black color. The old one was brown. The armor color is a little different. A little darker this time. Even the shoulder armor is darker. We're trying to look at this. It looks like he has a little J hook painted silver on his neck.
It almost looks like a fishing hook? I don't know.
I don't see it on this one. It might be sculpted there, but it looks like there might... See, this is twisted. like this one's twisted this way a little bit. So I don't know. It'd be like right there. I don't.
I think it would be where that white tooth
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah. Right. I don't know. Oh yeah, his dread thingy, different color.
Barrette.
That's really contrasting there, though, in the back of this new one. The netting.
Oh, these pouches are different too.
Yeah.
Much lighter color.
What? Another thing, I don't know, I don't think the old one had this, but it's the little necklace of skulls. If the old one had it, then they fell off of mine. But, yeah, that's cool. One thing that's a little odd is the torso doesn't seem to be down all the way. Like, it seems like it's attached. Like, it won't go up or down, but look, there's a gap there. So I'll have to heat them up and pop them apart and see if there's something, piece of extra plastic that needs cut off or something. I don't know. I don't know why that's like that. And here he is with his alternate masked head. It's like we said, this does not appear in Predator 2. If, like, I seen some picture of the mask, of a bunch of masks, like, on a wall, like, but I don't know if that was actually from the movie or if that was somebody else making fan art or something. But, yeah, he wasn't wearing this in a movie. So, it's just really cool looking. Yeah, it's some kind of alien. Not a predator. Some other kind of alien they killed and he made it into a mask. But it's really cool. I'm not sure if these tones are supposed to be different. But it's an alien creature, so I guess it could be.
Well, it also might be that he used the front part of the skull from a creature and attached to it to make it fit his head.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like that. I always liked him without his, like the Shaman Predator with his unmasked head. But this masked skull was really cool, so I might just keep it.
Yeah, I don't know which head I prefer. This one's so cool.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna stick his cape on. Or not cape, cloak. One thing is the cloak looks really cool, but it also covers up most of his sculpt, unless you have it flowing. I guess you could do that. So there he is with the cloak on, and it has wire going down the sides, both sides, and then also around the neck hole.
There's also some pretty heavy-duty wire. It's much
Yeah.
thicker than wire usually is in clothing.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a figure of any kind that had wire this thick. Usually cape wire is really thin, but it works good. So like I said, you can have it straight down and cover most of his sculpt, but I think it looks cool flowing, and you can see more of his sculpt and have the cape on, or cloak, whatever you call this thing.
I think I would call it a cape since it's just open on the sides.
I really like that. I like the ripped up edges and the little holes in it. It looks pretty cool. And here he is holding his cool knife. I really like the bone handle and just the shape of this. Almost reminds me of like a McFarlane Spawn crazy weapon, but it's not as ridiculously crazy as the Spawn ones. Mm-hmm. I like the blood all over it. And here's the axe. This is really cool. It's got kind of like a spine handle, the skull right there, and then the axe blade. This looks really cool.
Got a piece of cat hair stuck to it.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the additions. The knife and this axe are another of the new accessories. So here's the old spear. And you can see these little bones of things were hanging from real string, where this one's got sculpted string. I do like that these strings stand out more. You can barely see these ones. And also they painted this better. They painted a little ropes going around it. The blades look more silver. And why does it look like they flipped the handle parts? Looks like these two are flipped.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think I like the new one better. But
I like the lighter colored string, but I still think actual string would be better.
Yeah, probably. Here he is holding the bloody human skull. And I really like that blood on there. It looks really good. And the sculpt of the skull is nice. And there's the masked new Predator next to the old unmasked one. Almost look like two different figures.
Yeah, they look very different.
Well, they are two different figures, but I mean two different characters. And here's the disc. But if you've got NECA's Predator figures, you've seen these a million times. I don't have as many of these open ones though. But I've got a ton of these.
The danger pancakes.
You can also take the collar off and his necklace and then put that over top of the cloak if you wanted to. I'm not sure I like it that way though. And here's the Shaman Predator next to the Alpha Predator. He's supposed to be the original Predator leader, and he also has a lot of primitive weapons made of bones. Not much technology. They have a skull mask. So there's a lot of similarity to them. They also got the pale skin too. Okay. So, this figure is awesome. He's one of my favorite Predators now. And I have a lot of favorite Predators. We did that top 10 Predator videos. And he would definitely move up into the top 10. I don't know where exactly he would be, but he would be close to the top, I think. Because he's just so damn cool.
I think if I'd let you have unlimited runners-up on that video, all of them would have made it on the list.
Well, yeah, they do sound good at Predator figures. But, yeah, this one's just so cool. That new mask, bone mask, and then the flowing cape. And right here he looks like some kind of wraith or something. Like flying around. Like he almost looks like a ghost. But he's just so cool looking.
I agree.
He looks like he's going to put some kind of voodoo spell on you and then do predator hunting. It is cool that for the most part he doesn't have technology. He does have his disc, which are very technology related. But even like his gauntlet, he like took the blades off and stuck it on a spear instead of using that. So that'd be kind of cool to see that in a movie. Not using so much technology.
Aren't his gauntlets just like leather?
Looks like it, yeah. He's very different. I guess he don't like technology as much. It's almost similar to the new Prey movie, but he still uses a lot of technology, just different, older style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love his figure. I think he's one of my favorite Predator figures now.
Yeah, he's really cool, and I really like all the little accessories they added on.
Yep. It's got a lot of new stuff that the old one didn't come with. And he's painted much better. Well, there's Mr. Evilcheese.
Stop again.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Damn bug! Man, I'm sick of this shit. Ah! I'm bleeding out. Man, it's game over for me. Game over! I am a shaman. I will heal you. What happened? I thought I died, but something brought me back. The other guys aren't going to believe this one.
Silly me. I forgot to take a trophy earlier. But uh-oh, you're dead again. I might be able to fix that once again. Don't fret, human. I'll have you back up in no time. There we go. this new human. Have a long, wonderful, fulfilling life now that I have gifted you with another chance.